There have been 11 domestic violence homicides in our state last year. 5 of them involved children. The most recent one just last week. A 7-month-old baby thrown over a bridge and into the water below.
Now, the legislature wants to start a task force that would prevent these tragedies. Part of it would be more for training for judges. Chief Political Correspondent Mark Davis joins us live with more on this. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Ann and Darren. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Now, the vote on establishing this task force on domestic violence procedures actually happened long before the Middletown case, but the Middletown case has brought a great deal of more urgency to the agenda. The tragic death of 7-month-old Aiden Moreno earlier this month was compounded by the news that the child's mother had been denied a temporary restraining order by a judge just days before the father, who has now confessed, threw the child off the Aragoni Bridge into the Connecticut River.
Definitely needs to be considered by this committee, and I think recommendations to the judicial branch are warranted.
The Speaker of the House making that clear today as he announced the co-chairs of a special task force to study the statewide response to family violence.
I believe that we will be making recommendations around training for judges and also for other individuals, within state agencies.
In a statement, the chief state's court administrator says, quote, new judges participate in a day and a half of instruction on topics such as managing the domestic violence docket. Additionally, domestic violence is frequently discussed at the judge's annual 2-day institute in June. Task Force co-chair Karen Jarmock is also head of the Connecticut Coalition Against Domestic Violence and notes that Connecticut judges do not participate in much outside their own circle.
The Office on Violence Against Women, for example, hosts a training 4 times a year. It's free. It's for family court judges, and we know that since 2007, only 5 Connecticut judges have participated.
Only 5 in 8 years, and Jarmock says that nationally the participation by judges around the country in those special learning sessions is about 40%. Now, this is complicated by the fact that, of course, judges are in a separate branch of government, and the legislature and the governor can't really tell them what to do, can only make recommendations. However, the Judicial Department is going to appoint a sitting judge to this task force, so there'll be some direct input on it to the judicial branch by that member. Presumably, they're supposed to start meeting by the end of this month and have recommendations for the legislature by the end of the year. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.